The World Bank just announced that the Philippines has moved into the upper middle income club. For many viewers in India, that news raises a simple question. How did a much smaller economy overtake one of the world's largest? Let's unpack it. On August 3rd, 2026, the World Bank in its press release confirmed the Philippines' rise to upper middle income status. Sustaining and deepening that achievement will require the right reforms to navigate current headwinds, unlock stronger, more inclusive growth and better jobs, and continue reducing poverty and inequality, according to the latest World Bank Philippines economic update. India has remained in the lower middle income category for nearly 2 decades. However, the small Southeast Asia country achieved upper middle income country status following 2 decades of sustained economic growth and rising living standards. Reforms that stabilized the macroeconomy, strengthened the business environment, and facilitated trade supported pro-poor, job-rich growth. Successive reforms anchored macroeconomic stability and helped the Philippines earn investment-grade credit ratings. Pro-investment reforms and sustained public investment further attracted private capital and reinforced inclusive growth. The World Bank described Philippines' achievement as a milestone the Filipino people have earned. This is a milestone the Filipino people have earned. The World Bank is proud to have been supporting the Philippines in its continuous development, said Zafar Mustafaoglu, World Bank Division Director for the Philippines, Malaysia and Brunei. Sustaining it requires going further, prioritizing reforms that lower the cost of doing business, restore investor confidence, and create more and better jobs for Filipino families. That work continues, and so does our partnership, he added. Growth is projected to slow to 3.7% in 2026, driven by two compounding shocks: policy uncertainty that has reduced fixed investment, affected private sector confidence, and reduced foreign direct investment, and a surge in global energy prices that pushed domestic inflation to an average of 4.8% in the first half of 2026, weighing on consumption and jobs. The burden has fallen hardest on the poorest 30% of Filipino households. With the right policy responses, the PEU projects growth returning to 5.2% in 2027, the press release revealed. India, however, continues to be classified as a lower middle income economy since 2007. Why India's rapid economic growth has not yet been accorded the status by World Bank? The answer is very simple. The World Bank's classification is not based on the size of an economy. The classifications are based on gross national income per capita estimated from the previous calendar year. That is why India's rapid economic expansion has not yet translated into a higher income classification. The average income per person must rise above the World Bank's upper middle income threshold before the country's classification changes. The World Bank has 4 country income classifications: high, upper middle, lower middle, and low.